Welcome back to the Williams Bros podcast. I am Silent Magic and I am with Sir Darius. And wow, it's been so long. How are you feeling?
Spectacular. I'm looking at these matchups for the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
First thing I see is Panthers versus Saints with a sneeze fest. And then I see Vikings versus Giants. And that's our teams, but Patriots and Bengals, Steelers and Falcons. That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Texans and Colts are the other heating up a little bit. And then you get the Cardinals and Bills, and you're like,
I mean, the
and
Cardinals
Bears,
could
Jags,
be
and
sneaky
Dolphins.
good this year.
We said that every year about the Cardinals, don't we?
Yeah, but they got Marvin Harrison Jr. now.
That's true. And Kyler Murray's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Jags and Dolphins. That's pretty solid. I like that one. Mm,
What?
should be interesting.
Okay.
And I'm really excited for a fresh new NFL season.
I am too.
Because I can look at this, I can look at the games and be like judgmental. Like there are going to be a lot of teams that are a lot better than they were last year. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so
What is like the one team that you think has regressed from this year to from last year to this year?
uh, the Bills.
Okay, that was one of the teams I had in mind.
The Bills, and I'll say obviously the Titans, but they're already bad.
Yeah.
Um, I think the Broncos are just going to just stay bad.
Mm-hmm.
The Panthers, I'm not sure about the Panthers. They might be a little bit better. I think the Vikings are a lot worse. But other than that, I'm not sure.
My second team is Chargers. Even though they weren't good
Yeah,
really last year, but that was because Justin Herbert was hurt. But like they lost a lot of pieces from that team, anyways. From that, and I don't see them like
yeah.
being like a 11-win team as like they could have
Keenan
been like the last
Allen,
couple of years.
Mike Williams. Well, Mike Williams is always hurt, but still,
Yeah.
when he plays, he's usually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chargers. Chargers. Don't have high hopes for them at all.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's crazy how low Justin Herbert dropped on like fantasy projections. Like
I
he
know.
used to so high. People used to gas him up so much. Like people were like put him like say he's better than Joe Burrow. You know?
Yeah. I think it's just because we haven't really seen too much. Like 2 years ago, we got the choke in the playoffs against the Jags, and then last year wasn't a
Yeah, that
great
was
start, and
horrible.
then he got hurt. Ethan Stick was in, or Easton Stick was in. Like,
Hmm.
you don't really like, you can't really have high hopes if we haven't seen where the expectations are with the actual production. So,
Right.
this is like a prove it year for Herbert more than anything. Like, I belong as one of those top quarterbacks in the league.
For sure. Which I think he could do.
Yeah. I think we should just really get started with just the Thursday night game, first game of the season, right? So this is the second year in a row that the Chiefs play Thursday night football, and off the
It's
rip,
another year. Lamar Jackson can't beat Pat Mahomes.
yeah, another year, yeah, they're
Yeah,
just can't get past that hole. And Xavier Worthy, I don't know how he pronounces it.
Yeah.
The production wasn't like there, but when he got the touches, it was over for the Ravens defense. They couldn't stop him, especially because he's like one of the fastest people in the
He got the,
NFL.
he got the ball less than 5 times.
Yes, and he's
Every time he got the ball, he did something like big.
mm-hmm.
And his smallest play was a first down, I think. He
Yeah.
got I forget what it was, but he may have gotten like 12 yards. But it was huge, you know?
100%.
It was like a really good play.
The duo of him and Rasheed Rice is going to be dangerous for sure for Patrick Mahomes. It's
Hey,
just like
don't
do whatever he
don't
wants.
forget Juju. The man,
Juju,
the myth, the legend.
did he even
Juju
play?
Smith-Schuster. Yeah, he played and he dropped the touchdown pass. But he got
He had
hit
one
pretty hard though
target.
in midair.
I didn't.
Yeah, he dropped it in the end zone. It was a pretty hard ball to catch. I mean, it kind of hit his helmet. He was holding it.
Uh,
Then he hit the ground pretty hard. So I don't know.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know Juju went back.
Yeah, when Dad and I were watching the game, we saw him and they were like, "What? I thought he was gone.
He went to the
I thought it was
Patriots for
someone else
1 year.
with the number."
And then
It was pretty weird.
mm-hmm. Yeah, like Xavier Worthy, 2 catches for 47 yards, but his average, his long was the 35, and then he got a 12-yard catch. And then he had that
Yeah.
one running touchdown as well for 21 yards. That it was here, touchdown, so quickly. Like he didn't even do any moves. He just ran.
Yeah. But Lamar Jackson really folded at the end of the game.
Which one? What are you talking about specifically?
Bro, when Zay Flowers was wide open in the end zone and he just threw it over his head and to the left. They're so bad.
So I did see.
I know he was running. I know he was running for his life in the pocket, but it was just he's so open, bro.
Well, he was flushed out the pocket to the right side, right? But usually with receivers, what I've seen this said by multiple people who are former NFL players. Once you see your quarterback running, once you found that soft spot, just plant there because there's no one there. He could just throw to you. So that's why I think that's what Lamar was thinking. He's gonna find the soft spot. That he was at the soft spot, but he kept running. So he threw it.
It was still too high though. It was really high.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't think it was 100% Lamar's fault with how inaccurate the throw was. It was more so just miscommunication with just keep going or just stay in the soft spot. So, but I feel like Lamar did showed a lot of good things yesterday though for the most part. His arm talent, obviously his running.
Sure.
He's
finally running the way he should run too. He's not forcing throws when he knows he has a wide open hole to run. He can easily get 15 yards.
Yeah.
He's actually taking advantage of that. That made me pretty happy. They had to utilize Derrick Henry more though.
That's what I was gonna
say. They were making bad play calls. I get it. It's okay. Sub him out. But whenever they put him in, they were going I formation, and obviously they're gonna run it. It was so predictable. They did there was one time where they actually did a play action out of I formation, just once, and it worked. They should do that way more often, or more RPOs. Do you have Lamar and Derrick Henry on the same team? Why aren't you why isn't that your go-to? Why don't you build from there instead of I don't know.
I mean, it is week 1. Teams are learning. Then they could adapt.
I know, but they were playing the Chiefs.
Well, yeah. The Chiefs. I mean, and they still kept it to a touchdown.
They should have been. Yeah, I just think they should have won.
I agree.
I think they should have won the game.
I mean,
but there were just so many things that they just didn't do.
They were a toe tap away from tying it to go to OT, which would have been so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I was really hoping that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought so. When I saw him catch it, I was so hyped. I was like, "Yo, football is back!"
I got up. I was like, "Let's go!" I set up. I wanted the Ravens to win too. Because I just like the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
The
I,
Packers and Eagles game was pretty exciting too.
if I recall, Derrick Henry, when he scored that touchdown in the first quarter, he got the ball like 5 times at least in that drive. Had the ball, got the ball 8 times the rest of the game. So they need to really like figure out a clear balance because Lamar ran the ball more times than Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
which is I wouldn't say is the most ideal situation, but we'll see.
Lamar did have over 100 yards.
He did, and also Derrick Henry itself. I think the Chiefs had a really good game plan against him, anyways. It wasn't like he was running for like big yardages every play. Like it was sometimes getting stopped a yard or two from the line of scrimmage and stuff. So
Yeah. Because it was
but
so predictable.
yeah, yeah, Isaiah Likely 9 catches, 111 yards, almost 2 touchdowns to get the one,
And
only
it's
the one. And what?
yeah, it could have been an insane, really insane stat line if he got that last touchdown, bro.
Yeah, it would have been like 120 some yards at that point, and in OT he could have got more. So,
Yeah.
but let's talk about the winning team more because I feel like they didn't really do a lot other than just like the Xavier Worthy touchdowns and then Pacheco just beasting his way through.
Yeah, but Checo was playing like a fucking dog. Even though he didn't get like a lot of yards,
Mm-hmm.
all of his yards that he got were like well deserved, well
Mm-hmm.
fought yards.
And he
Yeah.
had a wide open drop too, which was not the most ideal situation
Oh
for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I have him on fantasy. When that happened, it was really funny. I was like, oh shit.
But like, I mean,
Hey, hey, you drafted Pacheco over Saquon Barkley.
hey, I don't want to talk about it. We'll get there. Um, but I mean, Patrick Mahomes had he had a really good game overall and everything. Other like he threw that pick, but like
That pick was disgusting.
it was disgusting. But like that was literally his only mistake throughout that game. He was 20 for
Yeah.
28. Like he was getting the ball out, getting it to his receivers. Rasheed Rice had a good game. Like I didn't even know he had 7 for 103. Like watching it, but like going back, like
You know, he was cooking, bro.
it just seems like they were just like playing standard football, and they just got the dub
Yeah.
off of it.
Travis Kelce was kind of quiet,
100%. He's up there.
which
He's like what,
I really
34?
didn't,
33?
I really don't expect that much out of Travis Kelce. I think Sam Laporta is going to be the clear best tight end this year.
Hey man, don't count out.
Don't count out Isaiah Likely.
I mean that like going back to last season when Mark Andrews did get hurt originally to now, like yeah, don't look. Isaiah Likely can't be the next like big tight end for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey,
and
don't count out Kyle Pitts. We haven't been counting out Kyle Pitts for 3 straight years,
bro,
man.
I mean,
You
Kyle
can't count
Pitts,
him
bro,
out.
I want to believe in him so bad, man. I want to believe in him so bad. let's
Yeah.
do you have anything else you want to say about this game before we head over to the next one?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Um. Yeah. No. Other than like the illegal formation from the tackles, I think that was really funny.
Yeah.
They understood after like the first quarter though. They stopped doing that shit.
Yeah, but then was it Rashad Bateman lined up wrong, and there was another illegal formation from him in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but that's like
I
that's not the
yeah,
same rule though.
you're
Yeah.
100%.
So
Yeah,
it
it's
is what it
different, but
is.
still like it's just a lot of just boneheaded plays from the Ravens team that just really just like messed up their whole thing.
Yeah.
Like they could have just played like they could have had way less penalties and the game could have been a little bit different, but we're here. They got their first L of the year. I'm sure they'll bounce back next week. Just depends on who they play, and we'll see.
Right. Yeah.
um, so first Friday night game since 1970 in Brazil. First time ever in Brazil, I believe. Um, so how'd you feel about just like the atmosphere there? Did you watch the full game?
I actually couldn't watch the game because I was driving.
That's right. Okay.
I was on the road, but I just watched the highlights this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I know like highlights aren't like watching the full game, but what I got from those highlights was Saquon, AJ Brown, and Jalen Hurts is going to be absolutely filthy
Yeah.
this year. Also, the Packers have like a lot of potential to be a really good team too.
100%.
I've always really liked Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love can be really good. It's just scary though because like I'm a Vikings fan. And
Well,
I feel like the Packers always get good quarterbacks.
I could say this. I'm not sure if they showed it in the highlights, but late in that game, Jordan Love got like some type of apparent like leg injury.
They may have showed it, but you called me while I was like about to start the fourth quarter highlight.
Yeah. I don't know like how serious it is or anything yet. But the way he was reacting, the way like it all like looked was just
I didn't even
not.
know about that.
Yeah, it was not great. Um, I was watching it like in time, like he took off his helmet instantly. It was just like in pain. Jalen Carter, the D tackle for the Eagles, like landed on his ankle and like it kind of like it did like when you like roll your ankle thing, but like Jalen Carter was on that ankle too.
Yeah.
So it could be like some hyperextension thing or something like that. But I'm sure we'll figure it out within the next like couple hours, like exactly what happened because MRIs and stuff. But yeah, I mean overall, like I could just talk about like the whole like the atmosphere and like the what's it called, the stadium itself. Like the fans were going crazy. I'm not gonna hold. It was fun watching them like watch like it was the first time being able to watch like a game in Brazil. So like them like
Yeah.
going crazy. It was just a vibe. But like the stadium, like the grass, it's like a like half grass, half turf. The first two plays the Eagles did, Saquon fell on both plays, and trust me, Giants Twitter was
I'm
going
happy no one got
hard on
hurt.
him at that point, huh?
I'm happy that no one got hurt with the turf. Did
I'm
someone
not.
get hurt with the turf?
I'm not 100% sure, like of a non-contact injury, but I just saw a lot of slips throughout that day. But I think
Oh,
that,
okay.
but I think that players were getting used to it, like towards like the end of the game. But in the beginning, it was a lot more slipping, a lot more just like weird things happening on the field. Um, but like nothing, like I didn't see like anything like wow, like that's the stadium's terrible for football. Like, uh, but yeah, like you said, AJ Brown, like Jalen Hurts, Saquon, all put up numbers. Jalen Hurts threw two interceptions.
And they
Um,
and they still have Devontae Smith too.
yeah,
Oh
Devontae
yeah,
Smith
the
got.
beginning of the game, Jalen Hurts was playing like garbage. He fumbled, he threw an interception. I was like, what the?
Yeah,
And then he got the. But I already knew that the Eagles won before I watched the highlights, so I was like, all right, I know they're gonna pick it up,
yeah,
and then they definitely did.
yeah. Saquon, two
Pretty
touchdowns on the ground, one receiving. All of them looked. I mean, two of them looked like
good.
wow, like Saquon's back. He had a log of 34 yards. Felt like he had a multiple like 20+ yard runs. Felt like he was just doing like everything he could, like, and he got the ball a lot too. Like they fed him the ball, which was why I was kind of scared about the Eagles not doing as much because the Giants had to
Yeah,
rely on it. But it's easier for the Eagles because they have two really good receivers, a decent tight end. Um,
good
AJ
quarterback.
Brown was just very impactful every time he got the ball. Like it was a 67-yard touchdown that he scored in that game. Like he,
Yeah, I said it was Jalen Hurts' second longest touchdown in his career.
mm-hmm. And it looked like the offense, other than that first quarter, looked very easy to them. The only reason why they didn't really score in the fourth quarter is because they were just trying to drain the clock out. That was literally the only reason why. Um, so I think that offense is going to be very scary. That defense made some plays, like they picked off Jordan Love, um, but it was more so off of just great defense rather than just a mistake from Jordan Love. Um, so we just gotta see what that defense does more in the future. But the offense looks ready. Other than we, like I said,
Yeah,
the
sure.
Jalen Hurts picks, but and one of them looked really bad. I was like, what is he doing?
I know which one you're talking about.
Oh yeah, which one?
I can't really explain it, but I remember seeing it in the highlights.
Where was the ball picked
I
off
like
at?
just saw it, bro. It was like the Packers got the ball like right on their side of the field.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that one. I was talking about the one when it got picked off in their end zone, and Jair Alexander
Oh
could have kneeled it, but he ran out. Like that one was a bad throw. I mean, they probably
yeah,
both were bad throws.
Jair Alexander got cooked by AJ Brown on that touchdown, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoked.
I know you loved every second of that. Okay.
It did.
Is there anyone that you wanted
Definitely
to?
did.
I mean, Josh Jacobs, he had a bad start to the game, but then he started to pick it up in the
I saw
second
him have a
half.
good I saw him have a couple good runs in the highlights. But yeah,
Yeah.
now that if Jordan Love's out, they're gonna have to use him more too.
Yeah,
So
and their backup's Malik Willis, if you didn't know. So, and I mean, like they threw him in the game at the very end because it was like a minute left. Not even a minute left. There was like 20 seconds left when Jordan Love got hurt, and can't really do much with 20 seconds left. So,
yeah.
especially because they had no timeouts, and they also um, got sacked too. So it was definitely all over after that. Was there anything else that you saw, like probably from like the defensive end or like highlights
I
wise,
can't
or
think of anything. Watching highlights is completely different,
no,
so
100%, yeah,
not really much I can talk about. But
the
I like watched the whole Ravens and Chiefs game, so
yeah, Zach Bond on the Eagles defense was everywhere that game. Like I felt like the commentators were saying his name like almost every possession. That's how like impactful he was. He had 15 total tackles, 11 solo. So like that conversion's pretty good. He was getting a whole lot of solo tackles, 2 sacks, a turnover on down. And he also had two quarterback hits. So like he was doing everything for the Eagles
damn.
defensively.
You know how Dad has a dynasty league with defensive players? I wonder if anyone has them.
Probably
I don't
not,
know
but
how many points he got.
probably not. But I'm sure someone would pick him up because I think this is his first year on the Eagles. I don't know where he was before. I'll check that right now actually because it's easy. He was on the Saints the
Yeah.
first 4 years.
Mm.
But he was definitely cooking. But I don't really have anything else. I like Quentin Mitchell also on the Eagles looked decent in that game. Like he had a couple good plays on the ball, like making sure that like especially Christian Watson not getting the ball. Because I don't think Christian Watson was very impactful that game. Yeah, three catches, 13 yards. Not wide receiver one. It looked like that's gonna go to Jalen Reed slowly. Jaden Reed, sorry, not
Yeah.
Jaden Reed. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about this because low key
Christian
also,
Watson got targeted a lot, it seems, in the highlights. Anyway,
huh?
how many targets did he get?
He
How many targets did
had
Christian Watson get?
5.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the most targets was Romeo Dobbs. Then it was Jaden Reed, and then it was Christian Watson, and then everyone else was like around 3 to 2. So like the ball was getting distributed pretty well from Jordan Love because the ball was mostly going to AJ Brown and Devontae Smith when they would throw it for the Eagles. But I mean, all overall, just hopefully Jordan Love gets better soon. Hopefully he's not like out for a long term. But it seems like
Right.
there's actually a report 30 minutes ago. Love's ACL appears intact. Um, but they're still scheduled to like see what the recovery, how long the
I thought it was
recovery
his
plan is going to
ankle.
be. Well, it looked like it would be ankle, but like that's why I said hyperextension because it could have been like because the way it looked like it could have been the ankle, but also like the ACL area could have been as well.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, we'll figure it out soon though. Still, but at least it's not an ACL injury.
Yeah,
All right, so
for sure.
do you want to just like talk about teams like that's coming up, or do you want to just go straight into like predictions and then talk about them? Like do that.
If we go into our picks, we're gonna naturally talk about the team. So
Okay, let's do that then.
I'm down to just make our picks.
All right, bet. You
And I
want?
can pull up the schedule, and then I can write them all down.
Okay,
So obviously we can't pick between the Ravens and Chiefs and Tigers and Eagles. So
yeah. But
first matchup is
we could pick for next Thursday's game as well.
yeah, we're gonna have to.
Okay,
We're doing it on a Friday.
because we're gonna be doing podcasts on Fridays, but we're doing it on Saturday today. But Friday it's gonna
Right.
be every Friday, more than likely, depending on schedules, and then also just so we're gonna do Thursday night predictions for next week with our predictions as well. So let's go with the first game that's get slated on for Sunday. That's on here. Um, we have Steelers Falcons.
All right, hold on. I put Panthers in thing.
Oh no, you're good. Sorry, I was just looking
What
up
is
the
it?
ESPN list. Steelers and Falcons. I kind of feel with this game it's a little tricky because Steelers defense always going to be there. My main question is, would I even trust Russell Wilson enough to go against like a mid defense? Because I don't think Atlanta's defense is all that.
I'm definitely picking the Falcons, bro.
Uh,
I'm gonna pick the Falcons to win 24-20.
no, I like that we're already switching it. We're already getting in separate ways than the first match because I'm thinking Steelers. It's home though. Falcons are home. No, I still believe. I have Steelers winning 21-17. Bijan gets a couple touchdowns, but other than that,
21-17.
yeah.
Okay.
I think also just like that the Atlanta offense does have the potential to do really well. I just think week 1 we won't see it yet. I think they're
I
gonna.
think we will, and I think the Steelers. Mm,
What don't you like about them?
yeah. What's there really like about the Steelers? What have they done that made me like them at all in the last couple
Still
years?
top defense in the league. I feel like they upgrade,
So it didn't help
and I
them.
feel like they upgraded their quarterback position from last year. Don't have Deontay
I mean,
Johnson.
yeah,
Woo, we got George Pickens still. Well, not we. They got George Pickens still.
yeah.
And I actually do think Jalen
Uh,
Warren will actually improve from last year too. I feel like we're going to see less touches from Najee Harris, and we're going to see more from Jalen Warren.
yeah. I don't really like either Jalen Warren or Najee Harris,
Mm-hmm.
and I also don't really trust Russell Wilson either.
Trust him more than Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, that's all I really have on that team. The Falcons.
I
The
really just don't like the Steelers, bro.
I know. I mean, I felt that for a while.
I like
now.
Mike Tomlin though.
Yeah. All right. Next game. We got Cardinals going to Buffalo with those diehard fans. in a warm state right now because it's only September, so it won't be like it will be in 4 months from now. So that home field doesn't really make a difference, especially for those Arizona because Arizona is never cold unless it's like
Right.
midnight. It does get very cold at night, but in the but when the sun's out, you're done for. But
Right.
I think here,
Oh, you're first this time.
huh? Yep, I am.
You
I
said you're
think
first.
I
Yeah.
do like. I'm actually pretty high on the Cardinals.
All right, then pick them.
I am. I will pick them.
All right, but
The Buffalo's defense has taken a step back, losing key players, even though some of them got injured a lot. Darius White, um, also losing like they kind of got a redo for like what is I don't know, a revamp for their like wide receivers and stuff for the receivers and everything. Like Dalton Kincaid, I think he's gonna do really well. They got a rookie, Keon Coleman. They got someone else I can't think of right now.
yeah, Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel, who is like we talked about when we did our fantasy draft. Who said it? Was it you or was it Father that said
Probably that, because I like
Debo
Curtis
Light?
Samuel.
Okay, well Debo Light because he does
Debo Light.
because well like a lighter version of Debo because he does all things that Debo does, like he runs the ball. He like plays very similar to
Yeah.
what. Well, he actually said his quote was "a poor man Debo." That's what he said. um, but here I think I got the Cardinals, and I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna
What's
say
the score? Are you gonna?
the score is gonna be 27-24 Cardinals.
All right, I'm picking. I'm picking the Bills to win. 30-20.
Okay.
Yeah, 30-20.
Who do you think is going to take the big step for Buffalo to
James Cook.
James Cook? That's
Yeah.
good. That's a good one. James Cook is definitely
And Josh
one of the ones.
Josh Allen's gonna be Josh Allen no matter what.
I mean, yeah.
I don't really think he's in that much of a pickle by losing Diggs and Gabe Davis. I think he's fine.
I mean, he was at Wyoming, so he knows how to play with like not great receivers. So
I think Keon Coleman's gonna be really good too.
I do too. I believe in him. I just don't know like how week one's gonna go. I think I like the defense for the Cardinals. Like some of their pieces I really like that. Oh my goodness, that and the end. I can't think of his name right now off the top of my head. But like he's gonna be really good. Was it Will Anderson? No, he's on the Texans. Who am I thinking of?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I can't tell myself either, I guess. Oh well. Oh well. I'll figure it out another time, I guess. But I think their secondary is also good still with Buda Baker and Sean Murphy Bunting um, and I think they got young players too that will also like fill in the gaps and make sure like everything's all good for them. Like Max Melton, he went to Rutgers and he was very solid there.
The Cardinals will probably be a lot. The Cardinals will most likely be one of the most improved teams this year.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the next one, which is Tennessee going to Chicago to play against rookie sensation Caleb Williams with his stacked offensive team.
I'm gonna go 23 to 13 Bears.
Okay.
I think the Titans suck.
The Titans are so cooked, bro. I mean like their offense is like decent, like with their weapons, but like their quarterback, like Will Levis, like he's like whatever.
But the thing about Will Levis though is that like he could like really go off one game.
He could.
Yeah?
I don't think it'll be against the Bears.
He hit pretty hot.
I think it will be 27-14
Okay.
Bears.
Titans.
Bears. It's not gonna be close, I if I might low key get red zone, so I
Yeah.
might so it might be just like so I could just be able to watch like a lot of plays from a whole bunch of different teams. I might just do that today. I might buy it today. Anyways, let's see. Next one. Do you have anything to say about these teams? Or it's kind of like a whatever matchup, but
I didn't think the Titans really suck. I have a lot of I really do think that Caleb Williams is going to be pretty solid. Maybe week one he might start off pretty slow, but that's why I said 23-13
mm-hmm.
because maybe they're not going to score too much, but I think it's going to be like a respectable amount. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think 23 is a pretty good number.
No, that's fair.
I even
That's
thought
definitely
about
fair.
doing 21-10 too.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna do 21-10. That's what it.
Yeah, sure. I better expect the same grace if I do change it to in the future.
Yeah, as long as we're not changing it
Like tomorrow.
once we, like, I feel like since we didn't move on to the next matchup, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on now, though. Um, we got the Patriots going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. It's it's on me.
They should have made this a Sunday night game, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm. I'm picking the Bengals.
Patriots.
Picking the Bengals. Patriots like new
Really?
quarterback. No, what?
You picking the Bengals?
Patriots got new quarterback. They got a lot of younger receivers. Running back Stevenson's like I think he regressed last year, and I think it will just continue to regress. Defense they got rid of a lot of people because of just money things like Matt Judon. I think he's on the Falcons now, if I
I
recall.
didn't know they didn't have Judon
Yeah,
anymore.
they don't
They're
have
screwed.
Judon
They're cooked.
anymore. Yeah, bro, they're cooked, bro.
They're cooked.
It's I think the score is gonna be like 35 to oh man 35 to like 13. It's not even going to be
I'm
close.
gonna go. I'm gonna go Bengals. 25 to 25-13.
Okay. I'm just hoping
Oh,
for a
you
30
said
bomb.
13 too.
Yeah, I
I
did.
just went. I just went down by 10 points.
Yeah. That's gotta get it. We just gotta get that 30 bomb and I'm straight. um, but like, and also I think Joe Burrow's gonna play because I think it's with his. I think this is his what 5th year now.
Yeah. If
Okay,
not five, then four.
because
There's no way it's year six
2020,
already.
2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Yeah, it's 5th year. Because he played in 20 like his first year was in 2020, I think. But
Okay. Yeah, that's not fair.
he has been injured, season-ending injuries in 2 of the 4 years. So in that standpoint, I think that he'll have a healthy season this year, and they extended T Higgins, still got Chase. They got 2 running backs that are projected to be pretty decent for them this year. And also, I don't feel like the defense has changed that much, and I feel like they weren't like a bad defense by any means. So, I think that they will absolutely destroy the Patriots, who are clearly in rebuild mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Patriots are definitely gonna lose. Imagine if the Patriots won though,
Well then,
and
that'd
they
be
just like
unlucky
looked
for
really
me.
good,
Yeah, it'd be unlucky
and they
for
were just
me.
like feel like that.
Well, I mean, because I'll be straight up wrong today, so I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong.
Imagine if all of your picks have been wrong so far.
I mean, it could be possible. Could be, but I doubt it. Let's just go straight to the next game. We got the Texans going to Indianapolis, take on those horses over there. It is
Um,
you.
I'm gonna go 30-20 Texans.
Okay. I'm thinking division game. Colts home. It's gonna be closer than what I think, and I also think it's gonna be our probably highest scoring game we will see out of the first matches that we've done. So I'll pick the Texans to win 35-32. I think that
Okay.
I think that both offenses are really special. And I don't think the defenses for either of them can really like keep up with both of them. I'm also banking on Anthony Richardson coming back from injury looking great. So with
I
my
played it
assumption
safe,
of that,
but
yeah. Which is my assumption of that, I think it's just gonna be a high scoring game.
I think the Texans are gonna be too overwhelming for them.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. Them
The
getting
Texans are.
digs.
You know what the Texans remind me of?
Hmm.
Uh, what was it? 2021 Bengals or was it 2022?
2021.
2021. I can see them going to the Super Bowl and like losing in the Super Bowl.
I mean, that's definitely possible, but you gotta get past the Chiefs though, and that's we already
Bengals
know
did
how
it.
that is. Yeah.
It's like a 1 year thing, you know.
Was it even them that got past
It's
them? The Bengals?
Stroud's Stroud's second year. Well, I'm saying it doesn't matter who they beat, but the Chiefs lost. Like they're not perfect, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess.
So even if you go to the Super Bowl, you got past the Chiefs, even if you didn't play them physically. You know,
Yeah, because you're the champions of the conference, so like obviously the
I
team that
feel like
you
they
beat
played in the
beat
AFC
them.
Championship.
I thought I was thinking about it, and I trying to think of who they would have lost. The Chiefs would have lost to. I think it was the Bengals.
Yeah, it was Bengals beat the Chiefs.
What was the score? I forgot. Hmm.
Let me type in score.
You good?
27-24.
That sounds.
Must have been
I
a,
was thinking it was a field
it
goal
must have been
game.
a tough, it must have been a tough ass game, bro. I
Yeah.
forget. I know. I was so fucking happy, bro. I wanted the Bengals to win the Super Bowl that year.
Hmm.
Damn Rams, bro. The snacked ass Rams team.
That was my first year that I moved out here, so I didn't really watch that much football my first year out here. So I do not recall a lot of those playoff games, but I do remember watching the Super Bowl though because it's the Super Bowl. So
I also had a roommate that was a Rams fan. It was really annoying. Like his dad was a Rams fan. So like he always grew up like as a Rams fan, but
hmm
they were always shit.
yeah,
So like he didn't know anything about them. And the 1 year they were finally actually good, he just like, oh the Rams. It's so annoying, bro.
yeah, that is annoying. I couldn't even imagine. I would be like, I'm done. I'm not talking to you right now. All right,
Yeah, bro.
next game. One that you said that you
You wanted
was
the Rams to win though.
yeah, I did. Um, next game was one of the games that you said that you was looking forward to. We got Jacksonville going against Miami.
Who's home?
I'll always say the second team is as the home. The home team's always gonna be the second team I say. So Miami's home.
Okay.
And it's
That's really important when talking about Miami.
yeah, and it's my pick too. I mean, I'm not as high on Jacksonville as you perceive to be.
Nah, I just like I'm not saying that it's gonna be like an amazing game. I'm just saying like it's interesting. Like
Yeah,
I would want to watch that game.
I'm just slowly becoming less and less of just like a believer in Trevor Lawrence. Um, Also, I feel like they just have like good players, but not like great players. And the Dolphins have great players all over the field. So I have to go Dolphins 31-20.
I'm going Dolphins 35-25.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, yeah, 35-25.
Okay.
Or actually, I do 35-20, 20, 28, 30, 38-28.
38-28.
Yeah, 38-28.
Okay. You're expecting a shootout.
Yeah.
All right. Now we go from a game that you said that you was looking forward to a game that you said that you was not looking forward to. We got the Panthers going against the Saints.
Yeah, I'm not this game's not coming on my TV screen, if I'm being honest.
um, I wait. No, is it? It's you. It's you.
Yeah, it's me. I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick the Saints. I go Saints 20-16.
Wow. That stinks for me.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something very similar to it, and it wouldn't really make sense for me because I don't think I was gonna say 21-17, and that's just like not a good bet for me.
Let's say it
I can't actually.
because
Nah,
because it's really not that bad. Because if the Saints score more than 20, then
I'll do 23.
oh wait,
I'll do
I mean
20. I'll do 23-16.
I
I don't think the Panthers are gonna score much.
am.
Also,
You know
I
what?
do.
I do. You know what? You know what, Alonzo? I'll do 20.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'll do 20-10.
I'm just not changing mine. I'm already full spending it.
I like 20-10.
I believe that Bryce Young is good enough. It's just like his when your best free agency acquisition is Deontay Johnson, and then also trading Brian Burns. Like, what do you like?
Yeah, it seems like
It's
they don't
not.
care.
Yeah, they're just like they just got to pick like a draft pick for the Giants, like from the draft. I don't even know who they took with that pick. Um, but I think Xavier Leggett, he's a rookie wide receiver. He could be solid. I just don't know how. I just don't know what to say because I don't know like how good Bryce Young really is. Because was it just the team being that bad last year, or is it just him that's not like the person, to be
Yeah,
the quarterback for
I think the
the
team is just that.
franchise?
Honestly,
That's why
I
I'm
don't think
leaning
he's that
towards.
horrible.
That's why I was leaning towards. We just got to take time. All right,
Yeah, for
the
sure.
the it's the brother bowl. We got the Vikings versus the Giants. um,
Your
it's
first.
me, man. This is one of the easier Week 1 matchups that the Giants had over the past decade. just because we play the Eagles and Cowboys majority of those two. Well, no, actually no. Week 1 against in 2022 was against either the Panthers or the Titans. I think it was the Panthers. So that would be our easiest one that we've had in the past decade. Because prior to that game, it was all Cowboys basically. We played week 1 every year and we would just get body slammed.
Oh, I remember you guys always playing the Cowboys, bro.
Yeah. And then last year. So
Oh, didn't you guys play them first? Yeah, you put them first last year. You guys got fucking
we
cooked.
played the Eagles.
Did they get like?
Oh no, it was the Cowboys. We played Eagles week 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Tony Pollard went off against you guys, didn't he? Or am I thinking about the Vikings?
No, you think about the Vikings. In that game it was our offense just giving the ball to them for free and scoring touchdowns on defense.
Oh, their defense had like 40 points on fantasy.
Yeah,
30 points on
they
fantasy.
had mad points on fantasy, so it was not a great time for me. But I think I'm more optimistic on the Giants team this year. It just really relies on Daniel Jones, and I am not a believer in Daniel Jones. But y'all have Sam Darnold as a quarterback. But y'all have Justin Jefferson. So it's just like, whose defense do I trust more? I trust the Giants' defense more. So I'm going to say the score is going to be 16-13 Giants.
I'm going 24-20 Vikings.
Okay. You think that teams are going to score? These teams are scoring?
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. Unless Sam Darnold goes absolutely crazy and everyone just
I can see the Vikings scoring more than the Giants. I see Sam Darnold having a good week.
I just see our defense.
I can't see Sam Darnold winning his playoff games. I can see him having a good week. He has the best receiver in NFL.
For sure.
So I can see Justin Jefferson scoring like 2 touchdowns. I think Jordan Addison getting another one. And we still have Aaron Jones too, so I can see Aaron Jones playing pretty well.
One thing I know about the Giants, they always have a great run defense.
We really should have had a good fucking year this year, bro.
If JJ McCarthy was playing, I probably would have picked the Vikings. Not gonna lie.
But I think 24-20 is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I don't. It's not bad.
It doesn't even matter because we picked 2 different teams to win. So.
Yeah. I'm just hoping Malik Neighbors.
Because the Vikings defense isn't good, so I can see the Giants also scoring.
Mm-hmm. I need Malik Neighbors.
Singletary special.
What was that?
Singletary special. -2 yards.
Nah, I told you said 2 to 3. Stop it.
Yeah, -2 to 3.
I just need Malik Neighbors to be the next Odell for the Giants.
Well, he's not going to be the next Odell.
Why do you say that?
Because Odell wasn't really as big as he was when he came into the league. Odell was a surprise.
I meant production wise. I don't care about how they were coming into the league. I meant I just need production wise Odell, and also it wasn't like
he's
Odell
the next Victor Cruz, bro.
It wasn't like Odell. No, Odell wasn't someone who was just someone. He was drafted in the first round, 13th or something along the lines.
I know, but he wasn't. I know he wasn't as hyped up as Malik Neighbors, though.
Well, I think he only is because in I don't even think he was hyped up like that until the preseason game. No one was really talking about that. Only Giants fans.
Odell started getting hyped up. Odell started getting hyped up after the one-handed catch in the regular season.
That was week 1.
I was like, "Who's Odell Beckham Jr.?"
It was week 1.
I was like, "Who's Odell Beckham Jr.?" Who we were talking about at school, and I saw the catch. I was like, "What the?"
All right, we'll go. That was our last 1 o'clock game. So we're going to those West Coast games that obviously you love so much. Well, not all West Coast, but you know what I'm saying. So we got.
What do you mean by that?
Because usually the later
games.
I
love so much.
I was half sarcastic because the West Coast games are just a lot of the teams out west are just not great.
49ers.
Well, they play Monday night.
Seahawks. I like the Seahawks.
That's that's another team. We'll get to that. We'll get there. It's coming up next. But we got the Raiders going to Los Angeles Chargers.
Seahawks are cooking this week. They're playing some tree hooters. What did you say
You
that?
said that already. You got to remember who that team was. That
Raiders versus Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
This is such a weird game.
Man,
I can see this being like pretty mid scoring, but it's gonna be close. I want to go with like a smooth 26-23. Raiders.
Raiders. You on that Minshew mania?
I'm on a Devontae Adams mania, bro.
See, I don't think the Raiders are scoring that much.
I can see it.
I think
I can envision it.
envision it.
I said envision it.
No, I was joking. I'm picking the Chargers to win.
It's gonna be close.
22-14.
It's gonna be closer than that, bro.
That's a one possession score.
It's gonna be by field goal, bro.
You didn't even pick it by a field goal.
I said 26-23.
Oh, well, I don't know why I thought you said 24-20. That was in my mind at first, but I was like, no, there's no way.
No, 24-20 was my Vikings and Giants game.
Okay. I just think that Quentin Johnson's gonna have a better year than his rookie year because it can't get much worse than that. Also, you got Gus Bus on the team. He's getting at least one tutty. Like one good that's in 1 yard line, just give it to him. Easy money. That's what the Ravens did most of his career.
You know what makes you so mad?
Hmm.
On Madden, Gus Edwards has like a 99 overall card just because like of his nickname, Gus the Bus, bro. It's so stupid. Madden Ultimate Team is so dumb, bro. I don't like Ultimate Team.
That's literally all sports Ultimate Teams.
I don't like any of them.
Exactly. I don't either.
I don't do them.
Yeah.
Because like they have so many random ass cards where like a player does not deserve a fucking overall.
Wait, you don't want a point guard Shaq Darius who can shoot threes?
Yeah, that's
it
disgusting.
Has 99 speed. You don't want that?
Let's stop talking about this. Let's go on to the next. You know what? Never mention that to me ever again. That should not exist.
All right, next game.
Point guard Shaq.
We got the Broncos going against Darius. The team that you always say, who are they playing against? And I say the Broncos.
Are they playing the Seahawks?
Yes, they are.
What, do you think the Broncos are going to win?
I didn't say that. When did I say that?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It's my pick. I'm picking the Seahawks.
Yeah.
The Broncos are just too bad. And the Seahawks have offensive weapons. I'm not really high on Geno Smith this year. Because he like heavily regressed last year, and I don't think that he will go back to where he was his first year in Seattle. But like they have a great defense as well. They actually have really good players on both sides of the ball. But I'm just not as high on them as like other people are, because a lot of people have them just go to the playoffs, and I'm not really fully confident in that. So, but I'll still pick Seattle in this week 1 matchup. It could be just the schedule is just easy because. Who else is in that? Like, it looks like they're playing against the AFC West this year based off this week 1 matchup. I'm not sure entirely. And that's the Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos. Like, you should at least get 2 wins there, if not 3. So, I pick Seahawks to win.
Especially against the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm going to pick Seattle to win. What was the scoreline they needed to win last year? Wasn't it 27 or 24? I picked them to win.
What do you mean?
Remember how like every time they won their game, they scored over a certain amount of points? Like majority of the season, it was like if they scored over this amount of points, they win.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick them to win. I think it was 24, but I'm gonna pick them to win 28 to 10. 28 to 10.
Okay. That's a good score. I like that. I'm going to copy that and say 28 to 11.
That's some coward stuff. It's fine. Watch them not even score. Watch the Broncos not even score over 10 points.
Yo, that'd be crazy. 9. Just get 3
All field goals. All right. Yeah, I don't even care about that game to talk about it more because like Broncos are just a dumpster fire. Like there's nothing positive.
Like kind of like just like weird. It's like a weird super mid team, like just like above mid, but like not good enough to like really do anything. It's like how the Vikings have been for years. I feel like the Vikings and the Seahawks are like the same, but now the Vikings may be a little bit lower than them now.
At this current state, probably, but I don't think it will last that long for them because eventually they're going to need a new quarterback because Gino's like 30 something, probably closer to mid 30s now.
He's probably like 32.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Wait, make your pick now before you check.
Well, I already saw it, but it's not 32.
34.
33.
Actually,
well, he is turning 34.
When is his birthday?
Next month, so he's going to turn 34 next month.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Why did I think Geno Smith was higher than a second-round pick? I felt like he was talked about a lot when he was at West Virginia, but he was a second-round pick. That's interesting. Okay, next matchup. We got... Ooh, this one's going to be actually a pretty solid matchup, in my opinion. We got the Cowboys going against the Browns.
Two of some of the best defenses in the NFL.
I'm gonna say Dallas has a great.
Stop being a hater, bro.
What? I'm not. I'm being for real.
They're top 5, bro.
They're not top 5.
Okay.
They're not top 5, bro.
Name 5.
Browns, Steelers,
49ers. I hope
49ers. Jets.
I'm
picking the Jets. I'm picking the Jets defense.
All right, that's it.
Baltimore. I'm picking Baltimore too.
No.
Yes.
Their defense.
Bro, name 5 players on the Cowboys defense.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not naming 5 people in the Ravens defense either.
Okay.
I'm not that qualified.
Okay. So how you gonna talk about defenses?
I just watch the games and I see how well they play as a unit.
What Cowboys game have you watched this year?
I haven't. I mean, we watched one.
So how are you saying they're a top 5 defense? Okay. They played against the best team in the league.
I mean, they're still 27 points. Are the Browns going to give up 27 points to the Chiefs? Probably not. I don't know.
I don't know
Maybe
either.
they would play a lot better. But it's not like that big of a fucking landslide for me to say top 5 defense. Say no. You know
the Cowboys defense is not that good. They're not good.
They're not.
They just be
5.
They go against trash teams and destroy them with their defense because they're trash teams.
If they're not 5, they're 6. You're just mad because you're a Giants fan.
No, that's not true at all. They're not good. We see them get exposed, and they lost players too from their defense.
Are they not 6? Are they not 6?
I don't think they're not a great defense. Like they're just like
Are they not
they got
6'7"?
good
Name
players,
another one.
huh? I can't I
Name
can't
another
I
defense.
can't specifically point out, but they're not. When you
Because
said
there's
top
no other
five, that means
defense.
like they're the best of the best defense. I don't see them as the best
I
of the
would have
best
said top.
defense.
I would have said top 3 if they were that good. I didn't say top 3.
Top
Top
five is
5, which
still
is
like best of the
reasonable
best. The top five is still best of the best to me.
because they are like number 5 or 6.
No, they're not. They're not. I just don't. I
Then name
don't
another
know,
one, bro. Lonzo, name another one. You can even look.
bro. Literally,
Go look at teams.
literally. I think the Chiefs also have a better defense. Literally, the Chiefs have a better defense. I'm also inclined, even though they gave up a lot of points yesterday. I think that the Packers and Eagles also have better defenses.
No, they don't.
Probably not the Eagles, but the Packers, yes.
Why?
Okay, they made big acquisitions in
I know, but like
fantasy.
why? Like what did they? Like why though? Like I'm not talking about accusations. You can make all the accusations you want. It doesn't matter if you don't like do anything about it. Like
What do you mean? They
they just got
they literally got 2 turnovers yesterday.
because they were bad throws. They didn't play that well, bro.
They also got
There were so many fucking big plays that
they
they
also
just got.
got the Jalen
Bro, like
Hurts.
come on.
They also got the Jalen Hurts as well. It wasn't like they were
They
creating
just-
pressure. They were creating pressure. They were forcing turnovers. But like
all right, they're top 10. They're not better than the Cowboys.
bro, the Cowboys aren't a good defense, bro. They have good players. Michael Parsons, one of the best line edge rushers in the league. They got but their corners are high risk, high reward players. You can't really have that as a top defense in the league, especially with your 2 best corners, because Stephon Gilmore's not there
Bro,
anymore.
Diggs is still one of the best corners.
He gives up the most yards almost every year. He gets thrown
He's
to.
still one of the best
The reason
corners.
why he gets all those turnovers like that one year because he always gets burnt and he always like lets the offense gets the opportunity to throw to him. When you have like a Jalen Ramsey or
Bro.
like all those other corners, they are locked.
Right,
they don't get thrown ball to.
Let's just move on, bro.
Nah.
We're gonna keep this on the back burner. I'm saying the Cowboys are at least the top 6 defense. You're like very, very, very like aggressive about them not being top 6. We're gonna see if they're top 6 or not. We'll just wait. We can't tell the future.
We will. But I'm picking.
Anyways, you're not up. It's me.
Oh, it is you.
I'm up. Yes, because I was in the middle of talking and you were like, "Oh no, top 5. Oh yeah, what are you talking?"
I don't think it's top 5 at all. But
I was giving like my like spiel on who I was gonna pick and why. And I was gonna say the Cowboys are a top 5 defense. The Browns are a top 1 defense. Cowboys have better offense, I'd say. Yeah, they don't have Nick Chubb. So
who's the Cowboys? You picking both of the you picking Zeke over Jerome Ford in 2024?
Bro, I never said that. I was just, bro. They don't. Who do the Browns have? That's anything close to CeeDee Lamb?
No one.
No idea.
Well,
I was just comparing stars.
No.
I'm just comparing stars. I'm not comparing running back to running back. Then you're acting like Jerome Ford is like an elite running back, bro. Like he's not. He's all right. All right.
He's better than Cowboys. He's better than the Cowboys running backs.
All right, fine. Like the Cowboys, they're not. They're gonna be more of a passing team, anyways. They're more of a pass threat. Anyways, Cowboys versus Browns. This is like the hardest one, I think.
I
but
agree.
I think I'm gonna go. Damn. I'm gonna go like a smooth 24-23. I don't know who. 24-23. I'm gonna pick the Browns because they're home.
Okay.
24 to
I
23 to the Browns.
I feel the
But
same.
I could see this game going either way.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely top three hardest ones that we had to pick so far because I think the Steelers and
We're
Falcons was
lucky.
pretty tough
We're
for
lucky we
me.
didn't have to. We're lucky we didn't have to do Chiefs and Ravens.
I would have picked Chiefs.
I
I would
would
tell you right
have
now I would
too.
pick Chiefs, and I think I would have picked the Eagles as well.
Oh yeah, me too.
Um,
I don't
I
know what I would have said though.
so the Cowboys and Browns is one of the hardest ones, like you said, and I also think like the other two that was the hardest that we did so far was the Steelers Falcons and Texans Colts for my in my opinion. Um,
Steelers, Falcons. That was the first one we did.
I think whenever Dallas plays against any type of good defense whatsoever, they don't really do well. Because Dak when he like when they're winning and they're like throwing the ball against trash teams, he could just manage the game after that and just do whatever he wants. But when he's forced to have to make a play and forced to have to make the game winning decisions, they don't. He doesn't really deliver like that.
I think Deshaun Watson can do.
What do you mean?
I think Deshaun Watson. I think Deshaun Watson can go and win a game.
Yeah, and
If
that's
he
why
has
that's
to.
why I'm, that's why I think I'm going to lean towards the Browns. But I think it'll be slightly higher scoring. And I'm only saying that because like the first two games that we watched have been kind of high scoring. So I think that this one's going to be in that same echelon of games. So I'll pick the score to be 27-21 Browns.
27 to 21. That's a pretty good one too.
I feel
It's
like
still
the
within
Browns
one
aren't going to be
possession.
the Browns aren't going to shut them down, but they're not going to let them score more than 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I had them scoring 23, so yeah.
All right, we got 3 more games. We got Commanders versus Bucks.
This is actually a pretty hard one, even though they're not both like very great, but they're both like very like good. Like they're good
Yeah,
teams, like,
I think this
but they're
might
not
be.
bad and they're not like amazing.
I think this is going to be like a sneaky upset game because we
What kind of
got
command?
rookie Jalen Daniels. They tried to get old players, veteran leadership to like really like propel them to get a few games. So they got Bobby Wagner, Austin Eckler. I think did they get a receiver as well? I don't remember exactly, but I feel like they really like tried a lot to do a lot of things in the free agency. To help their team just do better. Oh yeah, Noah Brown. He's not like a vet. Oh, he is a veteran. He's 8 years. Yeah, Noah Brown. They picked up Noah Brown. Um, Zach Ertz. I don't know. Was he there last year?
Maybe I think it was.
But yeah, I mean, I think he was a free agency acquisition
Maybe
though. So
not.
like yeah, or because I know that he got dropped from the Cardinals or traded from the
Oh, he was
Cardinals.
on the Cardinals. Yeah, yeah,
But he
yeah,
got
yeah.
traded
He was
though.
on the
I
Cardinals.
don't know where he got traded to or cut. Um,
Either way, he was new. He's new to the command.
yeah, so like it's gonna be like they want to try to win games this year because they feel like they have their franchise quarterback in Jaden Daniels, and they just made a lot of free agency pickups. So I think that there will be a sneaky upset team this year, for me. So and I also
I think it would
included,
be really cool if Austin Eckler just like was amazing this year.
yeah,
Like imagine, imagine
that'd be
like
wild.
imagine like he's back to like his 2 years ago. So
Mm-hmm.
it was just 1 year,
Yeah, but
literally just
it's
one
running
year.
back
Like,
though. The running back when once you reach a certain age, it's
but I
hard to
feel
get
like
that
it's not just because of
resurgence.
him. Like that team just sucked.
That's
That
true.
team was. It really could have just been like the team's fault.
I don't know if they picked up
I don't
the
know.
I don't know if the Commanders got like a revamped offensive line, but they gave up the most sacks in the league last year. So that's not really gonna help Austin Eckler in that regard either, especially with him as a
That's
receiver.
pass.
Well, I know,
That's pass
but a lot
protection,
of
though.
Austin Eckler's game also is catching the ball. And if Jaden Daniels
I
can't
feel
give him the
like
ball,
I feel like the Commanders were never really run blocking. I feel like their run game is like their strongest suit the past couple of years.
yeah, but Austin Eckler's not like a he's not gonna get 20 carries a game. He's a person
Well,
who's a
yeah,
dual
when he goes
threat.
for catches, and when he goes for catches, he's gonna do like slip screens most of the time. Like he's gonna maybe run like a little like curl on the middle of
Yeah,
the field.
for sure.
He's not like going out a wide out running like slants and shit. Or
Yeah.
maybe he actually would, but I don't know. Maybe he'd do like a wheel route here and there. I feel like Saquon might be the best receiving running back in the league though. Especially
Uh,
after that, especially after that catch he had last night, bro. Oh my god, that dime Justin Herbert threw him, bro. That was a dime. I said Justin Hurts, Jalen Hurts.
that might be true. And people underrate nowadays Saquon's receiving abilities.
He's such a good receiver.
He is. I think I do agree with that too though. That he might be yeah, he might be the best. Cuz Jameer Gibbs is decent too.
I mean, Christian McCaffrey obviously is like just.
Yeah.
I feel like Christian McCaffrey is just the best running back,
Yeah.
like
That's
overall.
kind of like undoubtedly the case.
Yeah,
But I didn't even
he
pick my
can like do
pick.
everything.
I'm going to pick the Commanders to win. And they're going to win.
Figured you were going that way.
I think it'll be a 1 point game. I think it's going to be 21-20.
That's funny you say that because I'm gonna say the Bucks. Um, 26-25.
Okay. That's a fun score.
Went off of a field goal. They're down 25-23. Baker Mayfield takes him down the field. Mike Evans makes a crazy catch. They call a timeout. 3 seconds on the clock. Field goal.
It's obviously going to be it's obviously going to be what's his no I was going to say for your story, not even for my story. I was going to say it's not going to be Mike Evans. It's going to be what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Bro, I'm tripping. Godwin. There we go. Chris Godwin. Chris gonna be Chris Godwin because Penn State baby. You know the vibes. You know. All right.
Amen says hi, by the way.
What's up, Amen? um, these Sunday night games. These Sunday night games are going to be kind of gas.
There's two.
Oh, sorry. These next two, the night games are going to be fire, bro. We got
Like Monday. Okay.
yeah, Sunday, Monday. We got Rams going to Detroit. Woo! It's gonna be a
I love this game.
fire Sunday night.
I love this game, but I'm picking the Lions. I'm picking the Lions to win. Let's go 30-25.
Okay, I like that score. I'm picking the Lions as well. I'm just kind of scared if their team is stagnant with last year, and like I feel like a lot of teams got better. Cause like, what did they really do? Like in free agency and stuff. I don't really know. Maybe they got like offensive line improvements. But like bigger names, I didn't really like see too many bigger names like move.
Well, they didn't need any like weapons on offense, I don't think.
Yeah, 100% no. And I feel like also no.
Did they get any defensive players?
I don't know. Oh, well, I was gonna check now, but like their offensive line was like one of the best last year, so they don't really need to improve on the offense either. Like offensive line.
Yeah, just their
So
really.
defense, yeah, Marcus Davenport. He was on the Saints, I believe. And he's gonna be a D line on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson. So I think that's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Everyone else, DJ Reader. I feel like he was on a different team last year, but
Imagine if the Super Bowl is the Lions versus the Texans. That'd be so cool.
that'd be a cool one. I mean, we almost kind of had like something like fun like that last year too. It would have been um, the Ravens and Packers. Sorry, Lions and Ravens. I thought that would have been so much fun. Couldn't remember.
Packers,
I couldn't remember. They won a playoff. They won a playoff game last year. Against who? There's who they play against?
A wild card game.
Against who?
I forget.
The Cowboys. Oh no, I wanted to see.
I thought the Cowboys lost in a divisional round, like they always do.
No, they're always losing. Well, they only lose in divisional round. I mean, they only like make it to divisional round when they have a bye. They didn't have a bye last year.
Oh, okay.
They haven't won a playoff game in so long in general. But DJ Reader, he was on the Bengals last year, so they got him. Like they upgraded. I think they upgraded the line, which was like one of their weaknesses last year. So I think they're going to be great. They lost Gardner Johnson, but like he didn't really play last year for them because he was hurt. But yeah, this team's gonna be good, and they got the Rankenshaw guy. I think he's either a rookie or first year, so he's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a bigger win than 5. I think it's gonna be 33 to 24. I don't think it's gonna be that competitive.
Hey, don't sleep on my man Kyron Williams and Cooper Cup.
Not Puka.
Kyron Williams and Cooper Cup.
I think Puka's gonna have a better year. Hot take.
Think Cooper?
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a hot take. It's not a hot take at all. Me saying Cooper Cup is a hot take. Everybody thinks Puka is going to be the number 1 receiver.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what the general people think.
Yeah, it is. That's why do you think Puka gets picked earlier than a fantasy draft? Everyone thinks he's the number 1 target now. But I don't think so.
I was never going to pick Puka anyways.
I think it was just because Puka was hurt last year, honestly.
Yeah.
But I still think Puka's going to be really good, though.
I think so, too. I think he's going to be good. He probably won't have, like, the same year, but, like, he'll have a still, like, top-ish quarterback. Wide receiver in the league. All right. Last game.
No, we have Thursday night next week, too.
Oh, shoot. I didn't go to that, too. Oh, whatever. Okay. Monday night. We got the return of Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
Going against what there? Can you think of the last team we have not mentioned yet?
The Jets are playing. I actually already knew, but now I forgot. It's definitely a good game.
Top 2 team.
Oh, 49ers.
Yeah.
I should have known.
I'm first.
You're first, yeah.
It's a tough one. More tougher than I thought it would be, to be honest. I just don't know how Aaron Rodgers is going to play.
Probably like a goat.
I might still pick the 49ers. I'll pick them to win. I think it's going to be lower scoring game, though. We're going to say 23-16 Niners.
Okay. I'm going to say 27-24. Niners.
Okay, that's a good one.
I really wanted to pick the Jets, but I don't think they're actually going to win.
I was thinking about picking the Jets, but then I just don't know about
No, I'm
Aaron
picking the
Rodgers
Jets,
yet.
bro. I'm picking the Jets. I'm picking the Jets. I'm picking the Jets.
All right.
27 24 Jets.
All right, last game, Thursday night.
Let me make my new I'll make my NFL week 2 notes.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, we got the Bills going against their
Ooh, it's a good
division,
Thursday night game, isn't it?
going against their division rivals, the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh, I was so scared you're gonna say like
The Patriots? You imagine?
and I'm first.
Yes, you are.
Dolphins are home. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I'm gonna say, ooh, I'm gonna go 16-13 Dolphins.
Ooh, super low.
They always have low scoring games, bro.
I don't think it's going to be close. I think Dolphins are going to win this pretty comfortably.
Get away from Mike, bro.
24-10. 24-10.
24-10.
I don't think
You're sleeping on it.
I'm sleeping on the Bills this year, and that's wild because
Really sleeping on
I've always picked I was trying to pick the Bills to come out the AFC every year for the past 4 years. I think I gave up on it. I think I'm selling my stock officially on the Bills.
What do you think? Diggs was a problem? Do you think they made a good decision by letting him go, or do you think it was making?
I just think they could have got more. They could have just. I mean, I don't know how their money was or anything, but like I feel like they could have just done more, with just bringing in people. Like I don't care about Curtis Samuel. Like I think you're higher on Curtis Samuel than I am.
I like Curtis Samuel a lot.
Yeah.
I think Curtis Samuel just needed a good quarterback.
Huh? Oh, just needed a good quarterback.
I think Curtis Samuel just needed a good quarterback.
I think he said I think he said he was a quarterback. I was like, what? But I got
Imagine if they got Terry McLaurin. Oh my gosh,
okay, stop. Jaden Daniels is. We'll see how he does.
I'm just saying, like, just imagine.
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah, bro.
With Josh Allen.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Bro, Terry McLaurin deserves that, bro. And Terry McLaurin's like a very humble person too. So like, those problems that we saw with Diggs. I love Diggs.
Yeah.
Right? But it just didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. And I really wanted it to because I really thought it would. It just never came out. But I have to sell my stock, and I think I'm still like pretty high on the Dolphins too, mostly because Odell's on the team. But I feel like their team, like their offense, is gonna be their offense. Like you just gotta have Tua not to have those stinker games. Their defense, they lost Christian Wilkins, which was a big part of their interior line. So like I could see James Cook having a really good game in that week 2 Thursday game, but we'll have to see. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be fun because we can't change this Thursday night game after today. And when we watch the Bills, and Dolphins,
we're gonna see their game.
We're gonna see their game. They're gonna be like,
Watch the Dolphins score like 70 points.
That'd be wild. Because they're playing against a decent team, right?
It's okay, I think. Forget.
Oh, Jags.
I know we both.
Jags.
Yeah, okay.
But that's it for week 1 and Thursday night week 2.
I think now, to top it off, we should talk about our fantasy team.
Okay.
But whenever we talk about fantasy, let's only talk about like our league.
100%.
That way we share it together.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I have 6 leagues. I'm not going to talk about all. Unless like I win like a championship at the end of the year, I'm like, oh, guess what happened?
Yeah. You know? Yeah, because like, because I really want to win my league, and my other league for sure. That'd be so much fun.
Which, do you like your team more than my team?
I gotta. I feel like you drafted a really good team, and I felt like my team on my other league is better than my team on this league. So I would say, let me see. Let me look at your team
Oh wait,
again.
I actually don't like your team, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I don't like that Josh Jacobs pick,
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good.
and I also don't like that Tank Dell pick.
I might pick them a little high,
I think
but I
Tank Dell. I think Tank Dell might be like overshadowed by everybody on the team.
but there's I mean 3 receivers. That's good enough for him to still get those touches though. It's not like
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
wide.
you do
It's
have
not
my
like
flex, so
yeah. And also, like yeah, like I didn't even know you drafted Gibbs, bro.
yeah, I got him right
Dang,
after you got Pacheco.
dang. I just did pick
That's why
Gibbs
I was
this year.
surprised that you didn't pick Gibbs.
The reason why I did pick Gibbs this year is because I feel like David Montgomery is still going to get a healthy amount of touches.
I'm sure he
And
will,
Pacheco
but
doesn't really have like a
Jameer
back like
Gibbs is
P
gonna get
Ryan, but
his,
like P
bro.
Ryan did not look good like on Thursday. So
Oh
I
yeah, I mean, but then they have Pat Mahomes,
yeah,
and when
but
you
that's
have
why I
Pat
had Pat
Mahomes, you're gonna
Mahomes.
pass a lot,
That's why I had Pat Mahomes.
right?
That's the only reason why I really picked Pacheco because if I didn't have Patrick Mahomes, that's why I picked Patrick Mahomes early because I knew if I didn't have Patrick Mahomes and I had just Pacheco, I was done for. So, um, no, I do really like your team. I think I I'm just not like a big fan of James Conner though.
He's my flex.
But like even then, it's just like I think I'd rather put Swift in there than Connor.
All right, then if he does well, then I'll put him in.
True, you're not wrong on that. I was just saying what I like about just. I'm not saying
And I
like
still have Jerome Ford. I have Jerome Ford. Zach Moss might be like a sleeper, bro. He might just end up snapping.
yeah.
And then I still
Also,
have Keon Coleman, who could end up being like a very good receiver. You
yeah.
know,
Also,
sure.
I think
I got
my
Nick Chubb in an IR. So if he
that's what I
comes
did on
back
my
and
other
he's like
league.
him, if he comes back and he's him, I'm not losing, bro.
I don't know. I also feel like my my bench is one of the better benches. So like I won't really lose like much production, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad
You do
thing,
have a
but
very good bench. You have a
like
very good tight end on your bench. You have very good running backs. I don't know about Polk. I don't
Polk is
really
my
know him.
sleeper guy. He's my sleeper guy. He rookie
Yeah, I
on a
don't know
team that's
anything
not
about him,
good.
but I
He's
also don't really. I mean, I guess Javante Williams could, but I don't know. I mean, you have the running back from the Seahawks,
yeah. I
but
just
like
drafted him
at
as like
the
a
same
throwaway
time, like
basically because Kenneth Walker gets hurt often. So
right. And I remember last year when he played, he did pretty well.
yeah, I.
I think, and you have Caleb Williams. I was so mad,
Brad, don't
because
do
you
it.
knew I wanted him.
Come
But
on,
I guess it
bro.
doesn't matter because like that's why I didn't like care that much because I have Lamar, so I was like whatever.
Yeah, you have Lamar, and I mean, I have Pat Mahomes, but like, I feel like you know how like sometimes Patrick Mahomes just doesn't have like has those random games where he doesn't do well.
Yeah,
And I wanted a better backup quarterback than Russell Wilson like I had last year. So, but
fair enough.
I think you're definitely going to like who's king of the hill.
That's Nate
Mm,
from my camp. He's a pretty solid team.
yeah, it's pretty solid.
I just I just don't really like Ramondre Stevenson
I don't really
there.
care about Kittle too much either. I think I
But
even
everyone, I was so mad when I really wanted Kyron Williams. So when he picked Kyron Williams, I was really mad.
yeah you
And he
so
stole my
bad.
teammate from last year.
Yeah, he stole a lot of things from you last year. Got Tyreek, got
Yeah, but I
Kyron.
easily could have picked Tyreek, but
Yeah, you could
I
have,
picked,
but Justin Jefferson was on the board. Like,
which really could be a bad thing. I mean, Tyreek Hill really might just end up being like the best receiver.
yeah, that's
You know,
true.
I just picked Justin Jefferson just because like I like Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any reason for me doing that other than me just liking him a lot. You know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But yeah, okay. Let's talk about like our full team. Like go down the board so everyone knows like our teams, and they could probably like comment down below who has the better
Which team they
team.
like more?
Yeah.
All right, but
You want to go first or me?
yeah, let's do like position by position. Like I'll do
Okay.
my quarterback, you do your
Okay.
quarterback. We do both of our running back, you do your running back. All
Okay.
right, I got Lamar Jackson at quarterback.
And I got Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
I have Jameer Gibbs and Devon Achan at running back.
I have Isaiah Pacheco and Josh Jacobs.
I have Justin Jefferson and Nico Collins at receiver.
Whoo, that's a good duo right there. I got Jamar Chase and I got Zay Flowers.
Bro, our teams are like really like they're really good. It's really good. My tight end
Oh boy.
is Cole Kmet. Hey, don't sleep on the man. I'm also picking up Isaiah Likely if I can get him.
Yeah,
I
that's
have him
why.
in my
That's
waiver
why
claim.
I don't. I felt like. I think I'm. Well, it depends on where you are on the waiver wire, bro.
Yeah.
You're last, and I'm ninth, so it might be chalked for us with
Are you
waiver
even trying to
wire.
get him?
I'm like, I don't really need him though in this one. More, I need him more so in my other league. Um, but
You know why I'm last, bro? Because I already made like pickups.
I made pickups too.
Like I got
I
the
think.
I got the Bears defense. No, you didn't pick anyone up.
No, I didn't pick it. Yeah. Why am I last then? Well, why was I last?
It's just like a random order. You're just unlucky.
My tight end, who should be tight end one this year, Dalton Kincaid. Get Dawson
What the
Knox
hell are you
out of that
talking about?
tight end one. Let Dalton Kincaid
Oh, I
cook.
thought you said tight end one
Oh,
fantasy.
not
I was
like in
like,
fantasy, my bad. I meant like on the. Sorry, nah. It's obviously gonna be
yeah, on the
like
Bills.
another one, like Say Laporta or someone along the lines of
Yeah,
that. Um,
or Isaiah Likely.
I mean, we can't go after one game. Like we're just hyping up. We're going a little too much
Or
on
he
that
was throwing
game.
on the ball a lot, bro. He was throwing
He was. All right.
uh,
Your flex.
my flex. These are my flex options.
Okay, I'll do flex options as well.
Current Currently, I have James Conner, and I also have Keon Coleman, Romeo Dobbs, Jerome Ford, DeAndre Swift, Zach Mont, and the rookie Brian Thomas Jr. on the drag. And I have Nick Chubb in my IR.
Yeah, that Chubb is arm, which I wanted to do. But someone picked Jerome Ford, and I just messed up my whole thing with that.
I picked Jerome Ford.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I've
you
been
did the
look.
thing. I don't know why I thought it
Yeah.
didn't happen in this draft. Because I did that in my other draft, but because that's just so strong, bro. Like, just do that real quick, plug and play, easy money. My flex options are Tank Dell, Javante Williams, Roma Dunze, Brock Bowers. Yes, I said flex for Brock Bowers. He better be good. I just need to see a game first. Austin Eckler. I'm not even counting Charbonnet as a flex person, by the way. And Jalen Polk. Those are my flex options. And then, as we said before, my backup quarterback's Caleb Williams. Darius' backup. Who's your
I
backup?
don't have one.
Okay.
There was no point. They're all just sitting there in the waivers. So, like,
Yeah.
whatever. But here's Baker, Gino, Jared Goff, Hugh Stafford, Kirk Cousins, Trevor Lawrence, Russell Wilson. They're all on the waivers, bro. So
Yeah.
notice how I didn't even mention like Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
did
Because why would you?
I say Gino? I don't even know if I said Gino. I'm gonna skip Gino too.
Yeah. Don't remember, but. But yeah,
But yeah,
that's
there's plenty of options
there's
if I
plenty of
need
options
somebody.
for
You know,
sure. It's a 10 team league, so there's definitely gonna be options out there. You got
Lamar's bye is week 14, so I have a long ways to go for that.
mm-hmm.
Start worrying about that. You know,
Yeah. I feel like I'm so excited for tomorrow. It's gonna be so great. Oh, I didn't do our tradition after our pick'ems. How could I forget?
what would that be? I forget.
The highest and lowest ticket price.
Oh yeah, oh that's easy.
Oh, you think so? We're not gonna count the games that
Yeah,
pass either, as well, like before,
okay, that's fair.
because I can't halfway because I can't see them. But do you want to count Thursday as well, since we won't like next Thursday, since we won't?
No,
No. Okay, we'll just
no,
do this
no.
week. Okay. All right. What's the highest, Darius? You got the list?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Hmm. I'm a. No, I'm not gonna say it. I would say
I'm gonna
low.
say. I'm gonna say. Oh, Monday night. Bernard and Joe's highest.
That is the second highest.
Then the highest is Raiders and Chargers because it's LA.
Whoa. No, but it is one of the top ones. It's 117. By the way, reference the Niners one, the Monday night 139. That's the second most. Then the most. I mean and then the Chargers one 117, which is like on the top half of ticket sales. I will say this right now. Think of hype. And I wouldn't say necessarily team hype.
Lions and Rams.
No, that one's higher though. That
Oh,
one's high though.
wait.
You're not gonna like this answer, by the way. Huh?
Commanders and Bucks.
Oh no, that's one of the lowest at 37.
You said I wouldn't like it. Why?
You, I don't know.
Oh,
I want to
Titans
say
and Bears. Titans and Bears.
it is Titans and Bears. The hype with Caleb
Because Caleb
Williams.
That doesn't
Yeah.
make me mad. I like your one. All right.
I meant
Lowest,
mad. I didn't. I meant more so
mad.
like the game. You would be mad, not like why. But that you want to know how much they are? The tickets. $202 is the lowest ticket price.
That's pocket money.
All
right, lowest has to be the Giants and Vikings.
No, because it's in New York. It's 110 as low.
It's actually New Jersey.
You can see New York. You literally see New York.
Yeah, you can see South Williamsport from Williamsport. It doesn't mean you're in South Williamsport, buddy.
But we say Little League's in Williamsport, so what's up with it?
I know we stay in South Williamsport, bro.
But Little League's in Williams. This is in South
Titans
Williamsport.
No, it's not. Why did I just almost say Titans? Literally higher. Oh, Panthers and Saints.
Yep, $21 for the lowest.
Oh, we're
tickets.
going.
You think I'm pulling up to New Orleans tomorrow?
Yes, bro.
I mean, I technically could. You want we pull it up?
Hey, man, we're going to New Orleans to watch the football game. $21 ticket.
We pulling up?
Tomorrow, let's get a plane.
We
We could drive there.
We gotta find an Airbnb. Bro, that would take like 12 hours. No, it would take like 20 hours to get there from Connecticut.
that's easy money, bro. I can do that. Wait, New Orleans? It's that far?
It's Louisiana. It's on the bottom of Louisiana.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I ain't driving to Louisiana. Right. You're right. You don't even want to watch it on the TV. So Alonso, I like your DB, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah,
I've been thinking about it. It's been looking crisp this whole time, and I haven't said anything.
I know, right? I make sure it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna put in New Orleans. I want to see how much what the price would be for me to go there. Um, tomorrow, was it today? That's the 7th. Dang, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm not paying that. I wouldn't have done that. It would have been chalked. The lowest price from a thing I usually use is 847. You would never see me on that, John.
How
I
much
mean, it
did your
is.
Rose Bowl cost? Did you go there for free because you went to
Uh,
school?
why would you? I didn't go to the Rose Bowl. I went to the Outback Bowl.
I thought you. Oh, did
Rose
you have to
Bowl's
pay for that or no?
yes, but it wasn't that much because like it was something would have to have been paid for the band from the band and stuff. So,
Mm.
but we definitely I definitely did spend money. I don't remember how much it was though. It was probably like a couple hundred maybe or so. I don't remember exactly. It was literally 10 years ago almost. So
That was a long time ago.
literally, actually, yeah. Once it hits New Year's, oops, I went the wrong thing. Once I hit New Year's Day, it was it was like that would be 2015, and it's
By
2024
the time,
now.
Alonzo,
What's up,
by the time it's 2026, you're officially on. It's been a decade
bro? I
since
feel
you
like I'm
graduated high
unk
school.
now, bro.
No, you're on in 2026 officially. After a decade of no high school, you're officially on.
No, it needs to be a child for him to be an uncle.
What are you saying? Say it loud or proud.
No,
There has to be a child to be called Unc. I'm not talking about
That's
uncle, we're talking
not,
about Unc.
yeah, but unk slang. She don't know. She ain't cultured. That's crazy.
punch me.
You just call people that are old. You just call people that are old Unc.
But
He's
they're not
grabbing
too
my
old to
hand.
be. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Because I don't really have anything. I think this was a pretty good episode of just talking football again, doing our thing.
Yeah, I think that was good.
Yeah, we can
I
wrap it up
feel
here. Pretty good.
satisfied.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So like, hey, comment, subscribe,
When
like.
shall we watch Mob Psycho, Alonzo?
We'll watch it.
And when?
We'll watch it. Let's aim for, I don't know, some point. I'm usually
Maybe one of these other podcasts too. We could talk about what we're watching. Cool.
we could do that. But yeah, I don't have a time. All I know is anytime, like I'm available at least for your time, like later at night in general weeknights, and then my weekends are always weird because I'm either like with friends or not. So like I don't ever really know the weekends, but like during the weekdays, always like later at night. So it would be good for me to watch them.
Okay. But
Bet. All right, this has been Silent Magic with my co-host Sir Darius, and we will see you next week with another episode.
and we only had one argument about the Cowboys.
Let the record show one argument. We're already starting off better than last year. Peace.